Hi.
Aloha.
In this moment, I'm really grateful to be here having an opportunity to share about one of my favorite states. One I'm feeling right now, feeling really full. So thank you for taking your time to focus on gratitude.
Yeah. Same for me. It's like I've been so touched in my life with how gratitude can be used as a resource to bring me back to life when I seem to go to sleep or get caught up. And that's actually what I'm curious about is imagine that you have been somehow ensnared in a jackal conflict, maybe with me or with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the role of gratitude for
Mm.
you in coming back to life?
I just hope I can remember gratitude. That's the first thing. I'm grateful that I even remember that I have certain states that I can tap into that support me in being resourceful. So that's the role it plays, and very specifically, when I notice the constriction or the resistance to something, or even the grasping toward that place where I'm no longer feeling open and present. Gratitude is one of the things I can tune into, and the way I do that is to wake up to what's working right now. And one of my favorite sort of back pocket gratitudes is, wow, gravity is still working. And sometimes I think, well, what if it weren't? It might be fun, but having seen the movie right now has changed a little bit. But yeah, just grateful that I have my two hands and my two legs that work. Having watched my mother become a triplegic, that's one that touches me very dearly. And still, even she actually modeled that, her gratitude, even without those. So there's always something to be grateful for. There's still air. I'm nourished. And the role it plays for me is creating some quality of balance of the truth of what is happening. It's so easy to become so narrow and focused on what isn't okay. And it's so natural, actually, for us to have that sort of negativity bias. And it's not the truth of what's so far, any time in my life. More needs are being met than not met in any given time. Yeah, so
I was just going to say my experience is similar. It was something like I just noted. I remember maybe it was 2 days ago. You and I were in some kind of a little tangle, and I at some point I became aware that I was my part in creating the tangle was this thinking that I was doing, and then I don't know where it came from, but there was like this impulse to look for something that I was grateful for. And so I thought, well, I'm in Maui for one thing. And then it started a cascade of gratitudes. And what I noticed was that when I was focusing on what I was grateful for, I was not caught up. I can't have two thoughts at the same time. So it was not like I was trying to overpower the jackal. It's like first I did some acknowledgement of that and so forth, and then it was like a request arose in me. What's something that you're grateful for right now? And I thought of something, and then
what'd you think of? Do you
it
remember?
I was in Maui.
That was it.
It was
Okay.
literally I'm in Maui, and it's a beautiful day, and it just created this cascade. I started noticing the flowers, and the trade winds were blowing, and it was like a little parade of gratitudes for me. And then at some point, the gratitude kind of petered out, and my mind went immediately back to what I was chewing on before. So it really was a clear lesson for me that my mind only seems capable of one thought at a time, which is why it's so powerful for me to set an intention to focus on gratitude.
I appreciate that. And I also notice that when the thought comes back, I'm in a different place in relationship to it.
Like a more resourceful place.
Exactly. I'm more resourceful. I'm more present to the whole picture. And then if the thought comes back, I also want to respect that thought and see what's inside of it. But now I have let go of the small I identity, and I have an openness of being part of a bigger system. And when the thought comes back, now I can look to the deeper meaning and really connect to that with some quality of ease. If I stay in that place of constriction and try and figure out, okay, so what's the need here and all of that, and I really am struggling. What is it I want? Why do I want that? And so it becomes, what do I want right now?
A shift from what you don't like to what you do want.
What do I? Well, either way, it's a different way of asking the question. The first time is, okay, what do I want? Why do I want that? And so what is it I want? And there's like this quality of openness and curiosity that shifts in me. Same question, but different space that it's coming from. And why do I want that? And being able to really hold that with the kindness and the love and the care and the appreciation that in fact I experience when I truly connect to a need, not just think about what need it is, but truly just embrace what that is. And so gratitude is definitely one of many of these states that I can use to wake me up, to be more connected, to be more open and alive. Yeah, it's about connecting to life.
It's like gratitude brings us back to presence.
And connecting to the real fullness of life. Yeah, thank you.